Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel, and wow, what a game from Manchester City we have seen yesterday as this video goes out. 6-0 against Nottingham Forest. City tore the newly promoted side apart. I don't think it was ever in doubt that City wouldn't destroy Forest today, and City well and truly did. Forest could not lay a finger on City. I think the only chance I can really remember is perhaps a Renan Lodi chance in the first half, a header into the side netting. In the second half, a striker, one of their strikers, new signs, had a header that could have gone in, probably should have gone in at the other side. Other than that, Forest did nothing. And City were unbelievable, weren't they? Pep Guardiola finally unleashed Julian Alvarez and Erling Haaland together on the Premier League. And I think this is a sort of, partnership we're going to see a lot this season. City moved into a back three. City stuck with the midfield five, or the midfield four with two up top, the midfield five really with two up top. And that is what we did against Crystal Palace. It worked so well. Pep Guardiola said, you know what, we're doing it again. Three at the back, in a way. I know it looked like a four in the defensive shape, but Cancelo basically playing as a winger now. Three at the back, five in midfield, and then it was Alvarez and Haaland up top together. Alvarez, who is like, Carlos Tevez, the energy, the determination, tracking everyone down, coming back and making tackles. Erling Haaland was doing that as well, to be fair, in today's game. But Julian Alvarez never stopped. Erling Haaland, his second Premier League hat-trick in a row at the Etihad Stadium. No player has ever scored 3 hat-tricks in a row in the Premier League. Could we see him do it at the weekend at Aston Villa? That is a possibility. But the man has been literally unstoppable, Haaland. And he just seems to always be in the right place at the right time, Erling Haaland, doesn't he? No matter where the ball lands, Haaland, no matter where it is in the box, he's there, tapping. His first goal was a wonderful finish, by the way. Comes across the defender. Worrell just can't keep near him, and he smashes one in the top corner from very close range. Dean Henderson, I'd say, was probably at fault for that one. The keeper maybe could have come for it, but he's stuck in no man's land. As soon as Haaland got across Worrell, they were in trouble, Nottingham Forest. The second goal was one where Phil Foden is tackled. I wonder if Foden would have shot there. He's tackled, and the ball falls into the path of Erling Haaland. He's in the right place again, and he's a tap him. And then the third goal, just a man who is 6'5", who can jump. He's bigger than everyone else. He's stronger than everyone else, and he showed that with that third goal. Wonderful from Manchester City. And then in the second half, City continued to play at a ridiculously high level. We kicked it off with a absolute cracker from Joao Cancelo, edge of the box into the top corner, showing his quality. Dean Henderson nowhere near it. And then a double from Julian Alvarez made it 5 and 6. Alvarez with one which just fell to him. Instinctive finish straight to the goalkeeper's legs, Dean Henderson. And then his final goal, which cracked the crossbar and went in. It was wonderful. It was wonderful with Alvarez. I can't believe how good he actually is. Could have had a hat-trick himself. He hit the post in the first half. Really did well to make space for himself and got a left-footed shot off. Unfortunately, did hit the post and come back out. But the inside of the post nearly just pinged right out. City were unbelievable, weren't they? And I think you guys know that City were unbelievable. And this season gets more and more exciting, doesn't it? I don't know where things could go really this season with City. I do think we've got a new dimension to the team now. If you think about Manchester City last season, we could only really score in one way, which was getting that false 9 position or getting goals from midfield. City now have the likes of Cancelo, Rodri, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva stood on the edge of the box or around the edge of the box who can score from range. We've then got in the box Julian Alvarez, who's short, who's quick over little short spaces, can dribble in small spaces, make a bit of space for himself to get a shot off, and a powerful shot at that, who is dogging and tracking down. So City can score also from crosses. We've now got the big man Erling Haaland. City, last season we said, right, that was it. We weren't winning the game, we ran out of ideas, we started lumping balls into the box, and we had no one to cross to. Now we've got Erling Haaland, so we can score from crosses in the air, which we have done quite a few times already this season. We can score from working it way through a team. We can score from long balls in behind. We can score from playing balls in behind as well, because we've got the pace in behind. It is just scary for other Premier League teams, and probably teams in Europe going to the Champions League, that City have all this. Now, going to the next few games, Villa, Sevilla away. Sevilla in really bad form, by the way, in La Liga, looking really bad at the moment. And then on to Spurs. Spurs is the big test. City should stroll past Sevilla. They should stroll past Aston Villa. Perhaps we won't see Erling Haaland in every one of those games. I expect to see him in the Spurs game. That is the big one next weekend. Now, I will be going to miss all 3 of those games. I am going on a little camping trip from Saturday till Saturday. I will unfortunately miss those 3 games. There'll be no lives, I won't be at the games either, but I will be doing a review of the games perhaps when I come back. And of course, I'm going to be able to watch the games while I'm away. Certainly going to find somewhere to watch them, especially the Sevilla game. That's what I'm looking forward for. As you guys know, I'm a big Sevilla fan. So let's go into the player ratings now. What do you guys think of the player ratings? Always let us know in the comments down below your player ratings. Always let us know what you thought of the game. It's always interesting, isn't it? Because did you see it the same way as me? Do you think some players didn't play as well as I did? Sometimes I'm harsh on players. You guys let me know. Starting from the goalkeeper, I've gone for the 6 for Edison. Didn't do anything. Didn't do absolutely anything. Was never troubled by Forest. And when he was, I don't think he would have saved it anyway. They had a shot that maybe dragged across the post. But Edison was not involved in the game at all. 7 for Walker. Solid, above average. Didn't really do anything going forward, but thought had a fantastic game. Stones was even better. I mean, at one point in the first half, John Stones played an unbelievable defence-cutting pass in behind as well, Cancelo. Unfortunately, Cancelo's first touch was terrible, but that was brilliant from Stones. Diaz a 7, he was solid as well. Cancelo an 8, that goal, just his attacking ability was fantastic. Gundogan and Rodri sat in the midfield. 2 8s of both for them. I mean, I'm running out of words for Rodri, really. He's just so good. It's unbelievable. And Gundogan as well. He's a fantastic player, isn't he? Our club captain. Wonderful. In front of them, we had a front 4, really. Bernardo Silva, Julian Alvarez, Phil Foden and Erling Haaland. I've given Haaland a 10 because it's his 2nd hat-trick in 2 games. Erling Haaland has scored 9 goals in, what, 4, 5 Premier League games? It is insane. This man surely breaks the goal record. He might even get 40 goals. I do believe he's that good. Phil Foden played well on the left-hand side. He started the season slowly, but he's growing into it. Bernardo Silva, fantastic in that right-hand side. I mean, we all thought Bernardo Silva should not play on the right wing. Well, I'll tell you what, keep him on that right wing. He is just unbelievable. No one can get anywhere near him. And Julian Alvarez, obviously a 9. The guy worked his socks off. 90-odd minutes of football we played, and he was just end-to-end. Running back, defending. Haaland was as well. Just wonderful performances. Those 2 up top have got to start. They've got to start top together. It is scary for the opposition because if you mark Haaland, Alvarez is there. If you mark Alvarez, Haaland is there. And if you mark both of them, then we've got Foden, Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, Rodri, Cancelo in behind. It's just insane at the moment, the quality City have got. And we look to add another player, it seems, in Manuel Akanji. We'll see where that one goes. He may have been announced by the time this video goes out. And we also have on the bench Riyad Mahrez, Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, for Nottingham Forest, they were 5-0 down, and they look to the bench and they see Kevin De Bruyne coming on. It must have been just so scary for them. I give Pep Guardiola a 9 because he started Alvarez and Haaland together. He unleashed it on the Premier League, and it's worked unbelievably well. Mahrez gets a 5, missed an absolute sitter. Looks really off it at the moment, Mahrez. He's passing everything. De Bruyne looked off it as well when he came on. Only a 5 for him. Just couldn't find that killer pass. But I expect him to be back in the side this weekend against Aston Villa. Rico Lewis came on, made a good crunching challenge. Looked so tight in the ball. Erling Haaland might be the best thing that's happened to this Manchester City academy because of Haaland, we score 4 or 5 goals in the game. We're winning by so many. The youth players come on. And how many games are the youth players going to get this season because Haaland has scored so many? So thank you, Haaland, for giving Rico Lewis, Cole Palmer and so on a chance. Palmer and Lewis both get 6s. Palmer's had a few nice touches, also a few poor touches that came behind. And the same for Gomez. Not really seeing much of them. The subs, it's hard to rate the subs most of the time. Unless they come on and score a goal or really make a difference, which he didn't do. It's hard to rate them. So Manchester City 6, Nottingham Forest 0. That is my review of the game. Like I said, let us know in the comments down below what your player ratings were, who your man of the match was. Of course, I give it to Haaland. Our first 10 given out the season. You can't not give him a 10 for 2 hat-tricks in 2 games. And if you think that Haaland, the link-up play, he had quite a lot of touches as well in this game. And also, the amount of times he got back and won the ball, created space for the players. It was just an absolute masterclass of centre-forward play. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you guys next time on the We Are City channel for our review, which will be in a week's time. Like I said, I am away for a week. We'll see you guys next time.